Hello friends, and welcome to Mom Leighellen's Book Nook. I am Leighellen, and this is where I get to talk all things bookish. Oh, and apparently cattish. You gonna say hello? Today I'm going to dedicate this entire video to book boxes. So there are a lot of book subscription boxes out there, and I subscribe to 3. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about each one and what makes them unique and what I love about each one. Okay, so first up, we have the Literati book boxes. I get these once a month. Literati is a monthly subscription book box where you get to choose a host leader, they call them luminaries, who choose the book and then host discussions. And they're really fun people, and each person has a theme. So there's Malala, there's Steph Curry, there's Susan Orlean, there's Richard Branson, and Joseph Campbell. And each one of those picks books on a certain theme. I tend to stick to Malala and Steph Curry because they provide really diverse reading and smaller publishers for their books, and their discussions have been amazing. So one of the things that I love about my Literati book boxes is that they come with an app. And the app is really cool because as you read along, you can comment in here. So like for this one, this is Malala's. I don't know if you can see that, but you have discussions before you're reading, like she'll pose a question. As you go along, it goes by chapter. She says like chapters 1 through 6, and she's got these little questions in here. And then she poses questions that you can answer. I can ask questions. Other people in the app can discuss. So, and then at the end, she always does an author interview. So I really love how interactive the Literati book boxes are. The other thing I love about them is her book choices. We have read, for example, this book, Other Words for Home, which is about a young girl who moves to America and is just dealing with all the differences in culture. And then we have read 50 Words for Rain, which you can watch my video where I discuss this book. It's fantastic. This is about a half Black, half Japanese young girl and her life. And this month is the wedding date. So let me kind of show you what's in the box. All right, so let's take a peek inside what is in a typical Literati book box. First of all, you have the box. And when we open it, it's always fun. They always have a little quote. And the book, this month's book, is The Wedding Date. Each month they include the book. And then along with the book, they always include these suggested reading plans, which I love. So as you read along, you know where to be in the discussion. And each week, you can hop in the app and discuss the chapters that you have read. She also gives a little hello and greeting. And so this month she explains that we never usually read rom-coms in her group, but she wanted, after a couple heavy books, to have a little lighter one. So that is why we are reading The Wedding Date. And then they also always include a bookmark, and usually the bookmark has a quote from the book. So that is what is typically inside a Literati book box. Okay, the next subscription box that I want to talk about is Book of the Month. Now, Book of the Month is pretty common. A lot of people order from this. It is a monthly subscription program where you get to choose up to 3 books to be sent to you from a selection of 5 main books and then all of these different add-ons. The main books are $14.99, and then every add-on is $9.99. What I love about Book of the Month is the variety. They provide you options that you get to choose, because a lot of book boxes just send you their choices. With Book of the Month, you choose what books get sent to you. What I think is really fun is they provide book offerings in several genres. So in one month, they might have historical fiction, horror, romance, literary fiction, and fantasy. One of the things that I love about Book of the Month is that you can sometimes pick pre-release books. So they will have a book that's not even out yet that you can choose from and get sent to you and read it before anyone else does, which is super fun. I love the variety, I love the authors. And then I also host a book club through them, which is super fun. So the original subscription, you are allowed to get 3 books. I have a Book of the Month book club subscription, which means I choose books that I read for my book club, and it emails everyone who is a book club member, and then they get to decide if they want the book or not. If they want the book, it automatically ships them the book that I choose each month. If they don't want to, then they just pass. So there's some people that have both. They have the regular subscription and then they have the book club subscription. So that's a way to get 4 books if you want. The fun thing about their book club is that they send me these cards that has questions, interactive questions that I can ask all of my book club members, and it just provides a great place for discussing books. Let's take a peek inside. Okay, so let's see what is inside. Ta-da! This is what it looks like inside your Book of the Month Club box. Each month, they include a bookmark that always has some cute little bookish saying on it, and then their logo. Sometimes they're blue, was last month's. And then there's always the book. And what you'll notice is they are special publications. So there's always going to be this Book of the Month Club insignia on the top and on the spine. So that's how you can tell that they are a Book of the Month Club edition. This is the book that I picked this month, and I'm really excited about it. One other thing that's also fun about Book of the Month is they offer these special incentives. So if you read a certain amount of books, they send you little gifts. Like, for example, this is one of the things they sent me, which is a candle. Smells like freshly printed pages. They also had one where you could get stickers, and then they also have an app. Their app is not as interactive as Literati. There's no author interviews, there's no book chat discussions, there's no interactive chat rooms, but it is fun because you can track your reading. So as you read, you can go ahead and mark when you've finished a book, and then it puts them in this little library. You can also tell others what you thought of the book. So it's got just 3 little icons, a smiley face, a heart, and a frowny face. So you can decide if you liked it, you loved it, or meh. It has a little bookshelf where it keeps track of all of your books. Not sure if you can see that one. And you can post these little snippet reviews on here as well for other people to see. But really, I feel like the app is less about other people and less about community and more about you just keeping track of your reading, as well as following any reading challenges they have. Like currently they have a 2021 reading challenge that encourages you to try out different genres, debut authors, and 12 books. So as you hit those highlights, it keeps track, and then it will send you a little treat. Last year's treat was that candle that I showed you. I've also gotten stickers. So that is their app. That is Book of the Month Club. The final book box that I subscribe to is my Blacklit box. It's called I Am Blacklit. What I love about this book box is that it is a female-owned business, and her whole initiative is to educate and empower the Black community through literature. She wants to get Black authors in people's hands, Black products in their hands, and just really highlight the joy of their community. This book box is a little different because it's bi-monthly, so it doesn't come every month, it comes every other month. The other thing that makes this unique is that it has more than just books. So the other 2 book boxes that I talked about are focused on books. This has a book each month, but it also provides several book products. So let me share some of those products with you. One of the things that I think makes the I Am Blacklit box so creative and so unique is that she always includes merchandise from small Black-owned businesses. And the variety is incredible. So for example, this is one of the items that was included in one of my book boxes. It is a coaster. And you can see the artwork on that. Another time, I think in every box there's a shirt. So there's shirts included. This is an example of one of the shirts I received in one of my boxes. And this is another item. This is an apron that was included. So there's really quality items that are from a variety of vendors and products that all support Black small business. So that is definitely something that I can get behind. So let's take a peek inside this month's box. So here is what you will find in a typical Blacklit book box. First of all, there is always a description of the books inside, as well as teasers, if you don't want it to be a surprise of what is included in the book box, and it lets you know each vendor and how you can find them online. She also includes information about the products and a little history about each product that she's offering inside. It's super informative. Each box is going to be different, but this is what I got this month. Here is a bookmark. She usually includes a bookmark, which I think is always fun. There's always some kind of edible treat. This month, look at this. Yum. Some pancake and waffle mix from Vicky's Cakes. This beautiful pouch. You could put pencils, you could put jewelry in there. Here is the book this month. The book that's featured is Mother and Son, Letters to a Black Boy on Identity and Hope from Jasmine Holmes. There is some, oh, this smells good. There is some delicious smelling soap, y'all. Yum! There is a pin. And last but not least, oh cool, another coaster. Oh, more coasters. Okay, I love their coasters. I love this artist. I already have two from a previous box. So that is a little example of all the goodies that you will find in a typical Blacklit book box. All sorts of goodies from Black small businesses that you get to support each month. Okay friends, so those are the 3 book boxes that I subscribe to and why I subscribe to them. If you have any questions about them, please just comment below. I'm happy to answer any and all questions. Thank you so much, as always, for visiting and supporting my channel. If you could hit subscribe, that would be awesome, because I have so much more to say and so much more to talk about. I'm finally putting together my February TBR, which, you know, I don't really follow a TBR. I also have a giant book haul that I'm doing tomorrow, so stick around, come back tomorrow to see all the books that the publishers have recently sent me. Have a great day. Go Super Bowl. Go Super Bowl? Who says that? As always, thanks for stopping by. Go ahead and subscribe, stick around, come back and see me. Have a great day. It serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause this town ain't fair. They'll put you down.